Hey guys, what's up? Hope you find yourself doing well today. I'll go ahead and turn this guy off. So this week is going to be different in a couple ways. One, we're not going to have a keyboard player this week. We are going to have a mandolin player, and we'll have David on Manny's position playing electric guitar, Taylor playing acoustic guitar. So just a couple things that are. It's going to be a little bit different this week, but it should be pretty interesting. So basically, David, if you would stand where Manny normally stands, so stage left, if you're on the stage, looking at the stage on stage right, and you'll be playing through his stuff. If I'm sure he'd be fine with you using his pedals and whatnot. If you would like to do that, you might just want to give him a call and have him give you a rundown because it's kind of tricky. If not, you can just kind of bypass that if you have your own pedal board and plug straight in, and that'll be fine. Joshua, if you would, you'd be in the same spot you normally are, but if you would handle all of the lead stuff, so all the electric lead stuff, that would be great. And also any kind of swell, since Manny's not here, he normally does the swelling stuff, and Kim normally does the pad sound. That's I'm gonna put that on you if that's okay. If you can play lead stuff and then also pad in between, swelly notes type thing. You know what I'm talking about. So Andrew is going to be on mandolin, and since there is no piano this week, Andrew, if you would learn what the piano plays as far as melodically, and do that. So, for instance, in Tenderness, he saw me. Where is that part? The grace that brought me to the fold of God. Bum, 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 bum. There's that little piano part. If you would learn that, and then just throughout the rest of the set, anywhere there's a piano, if you would learn the piano melody, and Joshua, you'd be thinking about how to carry the pad string sound. David, if you're comfortable doing those things and you know how to use Manny's pedal board and whatnot, then you can help out with that by all means, but don't feel like you have to. I feel like that's kind of a more advanced thing, and I know that electric is not necessarily your number one instrument. I really appreciate you serving. So if you can just, if mainly as you practice, be thinking diamonds, whole notes, sustain, those kind of things. That would be really helpful. And so, okay, so in Tenderness is going to be just like the recording that's on there. I think most of us have played it. In case you haven't, there's an extra attachment in there that is called In Tenderness Dynamic Parts. So if you have a question about kind of what to play, how to play, that should tell you exactly as far as dynamics, loud and soft, and the hits and pushes and things, all that is captured on there. So be sure to check that out if you're not 100% confident on In Tenderness. Drop down to At Your Name. It's recorded in the key of A. We're going to do it in the key of G, so down. And Taylor's actually going to sing this song for us. He's going to lead everybody in singing it. So Taylor, you feel free to play the acoustic in any way, any variation you want to play, and I will play something different. So that we don't clash. You just kind of go ahead and lead out the whole way on that song, and we'll start with the chorus. Lord of all the earth, we shout your name, filling up the skies with endless praise, Yahweh, Yahweh. We love to shout your name, oh Lord, and your name. So then we'll kind of come in subdued. underneath. There's like 8 or 9 of us playing this week, so be sure to know your part really well and not step on anybody else's part. So if you have any questions about that, let me know, but I think everybody understands what I mean when I say that. We throw around the phrase a lot of time, wall of sound. We don't just want everybody playing, even if you're playing the right notes, we don't want just a wall of sound. We want we want to serve each other and making room for the other person. Sometimes that means not playing at all. So be mindful of that. Taylor, if you have any questions about At Your Name, let me know. So let's jump down to the back part. We'll do the old hymn, Grace Greater Than Our Sin. Hopefully you guys are familiar with that song. I didn't attach anything in Planning Center. If you are familiar with it, it's a song that's written it's an old hymn that's written in 3/4 time, but we're going to play it in 4/4 time. And I have really no idea what I want you to do, but it should be really, the chord structure is very easy. So I'm going to play it for you right now. And if you have any ideas about what would be good, would it be a good way to serve these lyrics, and as far as an arrangement, turnarounds, dynamics, feel free to bring that idea on Sunday, and we can kind of play with it and try to make it a little better. So 2, 3, 4. Here's verse 1. If I know the words, here we go. Marvelous grace of our loving Lord, grace that exceeds our sin and our guilt. Yonder on Calvary's mount outpoured, there where the blood of the Lamb was spilled. Grace, grace, God's grace, grace that will pardon and cleanse within. Grace, grace, God's grace, grace that is greater than all my sin. So notice that at the end of the verses, we're going to hold the G. At the end of the refrains or choruses, we're going to go straight back into the intro, which is that E minor, D over F sharp, and G. So again, grace, coming out of the refrain, grace that is greater than all our sin. There's your turn, right there. Dark is the stain that we cannot hide. So that's the idea. There are 3 verses. We'll do 3 choruses. Or 3 refrains, however you want to think of that, and that's going to be right after the sermon. So I'd like for it to kind of be low like that. But any ideas you want to bring to that would be fantastic. Even if it's, hey, let's just not really play much at all. So we'll go from that. The last time we play the chorus, instead of going from going into the turn, doing the E minor, D over F sharp, G, we're actually going to land on the G. So grace that is greater than all our sin. So just hold the G, let it wash. Brett will change the click over, and we'll do There's a Fountain. We haven't played this in a long time, so I'll go ahead and give you a taste of it in case you don't know the song. So, in all our sin, change the click over. There is a fountain filled with blood drawn from Emmanuel's veins, and sinners plunge beneath that flood, lose all their guilty stains, lose all their guilty stains. There's a fountain. Same deal. We'll do verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. And let me double check that there are 4 verses. Yeah, 4 verses. So we'll do that, and then go into Beneath the Waters in the key of A flat. So we'll just completely wash out of There is a Fountain. It shall be till I die. Go ahead and stop, and Brett can count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Christ Jesus crucified. So Megan's going to sing that one for us on lead, and again, be sure to, especially Andrew and Joshua, if you can, listen to where the piano is taking lead, and be able to kind of step in there and take care of those things. So if you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully this is somewhat helpful. Sorry it's somewhat long. And look forward to serving with you guys on this Sunday. See ya.